Early morning dew, I wanna be with you. Turn my world around. I want to be where you are. Come around and round, and I'm never coming down. You show me the world, and I like it well. All right, y'all. So I thought that Latavia had a song, so I am going to look for a song because I thought that this was a song, but it appears to be um just her talking. And so I'm interested in hearing about this because if you don't know, Latavia Robertson was a member of the one of the original Destiny Child's group, and a lot of the members that were in the group, you don't really hear much from them, and it's so sad because allegedly, she's had like a hard not life and she's been going through a lot of things. So, she recently made an appearance, I believe, on the Renaissance with Beyonce, which I still have to go see that movie. But I just noticed she was really, really skinny, and it really, my heart really went out to her, and I just was hoping that she was good, that she was okay, and hopefully she is. So yeah, apparently, uh, Latavia has gone through a lot. And this is her, which I thought it was a song, but it's not. It's called Latavia, the reintroduction. I am who she is. And this is like 9 months ago. And it's the Latavia Robertson Nonprofit Foundation. And I guess the nonprofit foundation is helping people who went through the things that she went through, which I find to be amazing. I find it to be really cool, really amazing. And I love that for her. Um, but I'm just gonna listen to it, because I don't know. I thought it was a song because I don't even know what the girl sound like. I want to hear some of her music. I want to, get to know her as a person. I know she was on Carlos King's, which I may watch some of those and speak on some of that because I do want to get to know her as a person. I feel like she can sing very well. I don't know exactly to what extent, but I feel like she can sing, and I know she's like heartbroken from what she's experienced over the years with Destiny Child and so forth and so on. So, yeah, so let's get into what she's saying. I'm a little nervous, I don't know why, but I feel like this is about to get serious, about to get deep. So, yeah, let's get into it. What she's saying. If y'all want to know more, go to her page and check her out.
That's a lot of reasons why my life spiraled out of control.
I'm Latavia Robertson, and I'm an original member of the Grammy Award winning group Destiny's Child.
Oh my gosh. So, like, that's what I feared. That's what I thought. Like, it's crazy, but they got into this profession at a very young age. My heart goes to anybody young and turned young and in it because it's a lot to deal with, especially so young. But she's going to talk about how her life spiraled. And I don't know if it's like a movie, if it's just going to be a series. I'm curious to know. So, yeah, let's get into it. And let's start with, let's say she's a beautiful woman. And even though she's been through what she's been through, I mean, I'm talking about, they're saying she was had addictions and stuff like that. It's now saying jail, like she's deal with DV. Like, wow. I'm glad she's still standing because some people choose not to stand. Some people continue, like, choose to give up. But, like, just keep going and you're going to make it to the other side. That's how I feel.
Are you really doing this right now? We're doing it. We're doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently that wasn't like the actual video. That was just a snippet to her life. And if you want to see more about it, you got to go to the website that was showing on the screen. It keeps going away. Give me a second. The reintroduction intro documentary.com. The reintro documentary.com. Sorry. It seems to be kind of like wow, something to watch. It's just really sad that what people go through in their life, but it also kind of makes you feel more human knowing that celebrities go through the exact same thing that you go through or whatever. Um, yeah, but she's gone but not forgotten as far as the music and Destiny Child, but she's definitely not forgotten. She's definitely remembered. Um, she talks to Carlos King, and maybe I'll do like a snippet of that video. Um, don't
When you
know.
build your online store with GoDaddy, it's easy to sell everywhere your customers shop.
I can get in trouble for it. Oh well, we shall
Got
see.
him on it.
But Carlos King also sat down with her. I guess if you want to know more of her story, and besides going to her website, and it's Destiny Child Reunion, Healing from Addiction, addresses bitter comments. And I want to shout out to anybody who deals with addiction of any kind, whether of anything, because I don't feel like no addiction is any less stronger or worse than any other thing. I feel like addictions are just that. And if you can get past them, if you can move on from them, shout out to you, because there's so many people in this world who are a slave to their addictions and they don't make it out, they don't make it back, and that's so heartbreaking and so gut wrenching to the people that love them, their families and friends around them. It just is what it is. So she's sitting down with Carlos, and I'm just gonna try to skip past getting the meat of it and see what we can watch, maybe a few minutes, not the whole thing. Of course, if you want to see the whole thing, definitely go to Carlos King's channel, Healing from Addiction, addressing bitter comments. So let's watch a snippet of it, since we're already on this journey of her life, and let's see what happens.
I didn't know what was gonna come. Didn't know where I was gonna go. I had no idea.
Let's start from here. Like, I love this hair color on her. It really goes good with her skin. She's a beautiful woman, but I can definitely tell that she's had some trials and tribulations, but she's on the road to recovery and healing. I love that for her.
I was just living day by day.
Let's talk about this setting. It's so authentic, so peaceful, so one-on-one, so real. I love that for them.
That was it.
She looks really nice, dolled up, put together. I have noticed that she has lost a lot of weight. I don't even remember what her size was back then, but I know she seems to be much smaller than what she was back then. And if you get as you get older, you seem to carry weight more differently. And sometimes you put on more weight because you're less active, but apparently she's lost weight. So a lot of times that come with life as well, the downsides of life. But sometimes people just like losing weight. So let's go and choose to lose weight.
To cope with the sadness, you started drinking more, doing drugs. What type of drugs were you doing?
Y'all hear about that?
Was it hard narcotics?
Yeah.
And were you just trying to not deal with reality?
Yes.
And I feel you on that. I'm not going to even say that I haven't been numbing life sometimes. Like, life can be so traumatic, life can be so tumultuous that a lot of times you want to look for outside things to get you away from that, when in reality, a lot of times we don't even realize that we're creating our life, our surroundings, because we are authentic creators. And sometimes we give things more power over us than they need to have over us. Some things we give too much credit, and they don't need to have credit when we can put that bottle down. We can put those pills down. We can put those foods down. Like, we have that power, but sometimes we give other things that power over us and not realizing, like, look, I can take my power back at any time because nobody's going to stop me. Nobody's going to do this. This thing, the substance that's in my hand, or this thing has no control over me, but what I allow it to have over me, right? It's like it wouldn't even go into my body, into my system, if I didn't have it in my hand, putting it in there. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to realize our power, our worth, our divinity, our strength. And sometimes that strength starts with walking away. Sometimes that strength starts with realizing that you're more control of a situation than you give yourself credit for. And sometimes you just have to put things down, put things away, throw them away. I don't care if they cost you a guap to get them. Sometimes just throw that stuff away. Somebody, and wish it well, like never to touch it again. And sometimes it just take you walking away cold turkey, and you be like, oh, cold turkey is hard, but guess what? The other side of that is, if you don't quit cold turkey, you're gonna be stuck in this vicious cycle that's gonna continue to pull you in and take you there and take you to places you don't necessarily want to go. So addiction is real. It's a real life situation, and hopefully that nobody will be caught up in that and have to experience or live or deal with somebody who is caught up in addiction, because it's a whole nother world, whole nother cycle that some people are not able to get out from. And I commend her on her sobriety and dealing with her addiction. Now I'm gonna skip past just a little bit. And once again, if you want to see the whole version of this, definitely go to Carlos's King channel. Let's keep going.
And they contacted you and Mila to be a part of R&B Divas. And do you remember I had to come over your house because you said I want to have a meeting with you?
We were sitting on my couch.
Yes. And you would not look at me. And I knew something was wrong because we're close, but you would not look at me. And then your manager at the time, it was very awkward. I'm like, this because you're fun, like how you are now. You're fun. You have all this personality.
I actually forgot about that, and which I still need to go back and watch that, because there was a lot of people on there. I think Nivea, R&B Divas. I think I do remember her being on there, and it kind of is like an insult to injury, like a person who you would think like, okay, I'm with Beyonce, but you're not with Beyonce, because Beyonce eventually branched off. But just the thought of you was at that status, and then people are putting you down here with people that don't have the same name as Beyonce, even though Latavia by herself doesn't have the same name as Beyonce, but she was in a group Destiny's Child with Beyonce, and Destiny Child has a name from all itself. And the people that were on the show, including Nivea and other people, they had names for themselves too, and they were very talented women. But I don't know, I guess she felt away, and I can see why, because it's like a culture shock. It's like, dang, I'm really here at this moment when I used to be up here at this level, at this moment, at this time. So I guess what it comes down to is like, I may not get to hear a song from her, which is crazy because I really thought that I was going to hear a song from her. Does she not do music anymore? But that's how it is sometimes when people leave groups or something. Sometimes they just feel weird not doing music by themselves. Like, even I think Latoya Luckett talk about how she reacts to that. Like, she does amazing music, and she doesn't really want to sing. I think she's not good enough. I haven't really heard Latavia sing. Oh, I didn't even really, like, I don't even know what she really sounds like, but here is a piece of her singing. I think I do remember this clip. So she seems to be singing from her soul. Like, she has a a lot going for her.
Melanated, elevated.
And I'm like happy for her, sound is definitely there. She's very soulful. Kind of reminds me of like a Ella James or something like that. Soulful singer, like old school. Aretha Franklin, just like sultry. So maybe we'll hear more music from her, and I definitely would love to react to that. Right now, this is not Annie's music like I thought it would be, but I don't know. I'm interested in hearing her side, but I'm also like, I really don't want to hear because I feel like it was very traumatic and, uh, sad. But it is what it is. Y'all let me know down below how y'all feel about Latavia Jackson coming back to the scene. Did you miss her? Would you wish her the best? I definitely missed her. I definitely wish her the best. And hopefully more music will come from her and Latoya in the future. And I just know Tina Shade, like, of course you have to be very talented to get to sing among some of the greats, right? Beyonce is one of the greats, right? So yeah, I'm here for it. Let me know what you think. Baby, I wanna give you the world and let me buy you these pearls. Put them on your arms and around your legs. Put them all around your head. Baby, you got what I need. From the A to the Z. Don't play with me. Cause I have the same key. Cause I got what you want. Stone.